Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Turning Your Passion into Profit Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's the middle of the week, and there's so much going on. And I know that it's going to be a fantastic day. It's going to be a fantastic day because there's just so much inside of you. If you just think about it, there's so much inside of you that needs to break forth in this season. And I'm here to get you ready, to prepare, to meet your victory, to meet your goals, whatever those goals may be. Okay? So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And I teach women, and I have taught hundreds of women how to write their books successfully and generate a continuous stream of revenue. And that's something that I love teaching, and especially for women who are failing to see their value, and they're identifying with situations and circumstances, and they're allowing those things to, define them, while at the same time they're struggling financially. Okay? Let's talk. Let's talk about this, okay? They're struggling financially when you have everything that you need. And I want you right now to grab that pen and that paper and begin to take down some notes, because I'm going to give you something that's going to jog your memory, that's going to have you thinking about, what do I have? What do I have that could bring me financial success? Our theme for this month has been focus. Focus. And the topic today that I want to talk about is passion for success. Having a passion for success. Why is passion a key to your success? Well, let me define passion. Passion is a powerful or compelling emotion that you may be feeling. There's something on the inside of you. And sometimes, what we do, we cover things up. We cover those things up. But I want you, as we're talking today, get in touch with what's inside of you. That fire, that's something that you love talking about. Even though you may be struggling financially, you have a passion. And you'll have that passion to succeed once you connect with it. No matter what you may be going through or have gone through, it doesn't have to be this way. Sometimes people, they have tried everything to gain that foothold into, a turnaround in their financial situation. And sometimes nothing seems to be working. But still, you're refusing to give up. You may be sick and tired of being sick and tired, but still, you're refusing to get up. There's hope for you. Okay? There's hope for you, because even though the situation may seem, trying, there's still a fight in you, and to say, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Let me try one more thing. When I mentioned to you, your value, I'm trying to get you to see what gems you have inside of you. And those gems consist of your education, your expertise, your knowledge, your passion, all of those things. And a lot of times those things get buried by, our daily activities, or, like I say, situations and circumstances, just life, okay? Just life. But we have to sometimes sit back and get into that place where we calm ourselves to say, what do I have? what do I really have on the inside of me that could bring me out of this situation? You remember I told you about my situation, you know, writing books just for fun, how that turned into, something that I could do to bring me out of a financial situation. And that happened in 2006 when the housing market went bust. The best thing that could have ever happened to me. At the time, I didn't know it, But when I discovered what I had on the inside of me, it made a big difference. It made a big difference. So what you would do, think about what lights you up. What's important to you? What can you talk about for hours at a time and get lost in the conversation, explaining those things to somebody? What is it that, people are always calling you on the phone to ask your opinion about, or asking you how to do something? Or what is it that people always refer other people to you for? What is that? And sometimes, is it something that goes over our heads? Okay? Pay attention to that. So when you sit back and you think, you find that quiet place, okay? And think about, what do I have to work with that can make a tremendous difference in my financial situation at the current time? First, you have to get in touch with what you have, okay? And then you extract it from yourself. You extract it from yourself. Because these are the things that will help you help other people, okay? That things that they need to know, the questions that they are asking, okay? This will help you help them, because these are passions that, sometimes people forget about. Sometimes people, because of situation and circumstances, they have stopped dreaming. They have stopped living because they're caught in a certain place, and they begin identifying with those things. When all, at the same time, they still have something that's, deep inside of them that could turn their whole situation around. Your passion is something that comes naturally to you. It's something that comes naturally to you. And it's something that, when you recognize it, you package that thing, you sell it. And that can eliminate, the struggling that you may be going through in your life. And when I'm talking about packaging, what I do, okay? I'm a book coach. So you write your story to give somebody hope. You write about, something that could help somebody avoid a situation or, come out of a situation. There's all types of messages that you could write about concerning your passion. It just doesn't have to be a book about you, your life, your story. It could be something that could help somebody from your expertise. How many years have you spent on a job? How many training sessions have you been in on your job? Those boring seminars where you sat in the back and took notes? Think of all those things that you have on the inside of you that you could extract from you in order to help somebody else. In order to help somebody else. There's a lot inside. A lot of times what happens in people's lives, they get stuck. They like to identify with the struggling and the grinding and, just trying to make it another day. And all of those words, y'all, all of those words. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to stop identifying with those things. Stop, begin to eliminate those words from your vocabulary. Because remember this, your tongue is the pen of a ready writer. And whatever you speak, you are writing the direction in which you are going. Okay? You're writing that direction in which you are going, where you are going. And when you begin to write that direction and where you are going, you begin to visualize it. And guess what? You're going to end up just where you visualize. So have a passion for success. We're going into 2022. Okay? And you cannot go into 2022 the same way that you have lived 2021. There's still hope. Okay, there's still hope, and you have to see it. You have to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it. Something has to change. Something has to change. And especially now, we're living in a world that's unstable. Okay? You should already know there's no stabilities in jobs. Okay? Already know, out the window. That's been gone. That just didn't happen now. That happened a long time ago. Okay, so let me drive this in right here. Let me drive this in to help you connect with your passion. Your passion, whatever that thing is that lights you up, your passion creates success. Whatever that is. Whatever it is that burns on the inside of you, that maybe you haven't thought about for a while. Okay? Begin to dream again. Begin to live again. Not just dream. Begin when it comes forward. Okay? Activate it. Act on it. Make a difference in your life. Because you are responsible for your own success. You got to stop blaming situations and circumstances and what happened and all this stuff. That's nonsense. Okay? Your passion creates success. Be intentional and do something different this year. Going into 2022. Design your story. Design your story. Why writing about this is important? Why? Because it gives you an opportunity to share your passion with the world. Remember, we're on the big stage now. We're not playing small. We're on the big stage. You remember 7.9 billion people in this world? 7.9 billion people. That's what you have to see yourself. You have a message for somebody. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, everybody doesn't know what you know. People go through life, missing out on their monies, taking their knowledge and expertise for granted. You can no longer do that. Especially in this financial situation that you're going through. You can't do that anymore. Stop blaming things and get up and execute. Take your passion, design your story. Write so your audience can connect with you. Okay? And there's only two ways to connect with your audience. Write so your message can connect with your audience. Design your story. Another thing you do is decide which message that you're going to share with your audience. You decide which message you're going to share. People make the mistake of mixing messages, and that causes confusion. Why write one book with all these different messages when you could write multiple books and all target that one particular message for that one particular audience that you're trying to reach? Don't try to put everything in one book, because that's confusion. Make your message about them, not you. You went through it, okay? But it's not about you. What we go through, y'all, is never about us. If you think about it, it's never about you. You have to always place yourself in the reader's shoes from their viewpoint, not from your viewpoint. All you are there is to show them, how to help them feel, okay? You're feeling what they are feeling. You're seeing what they are seeing. And you're leading them to the point of their success. You're seeing for them where they want to be. You have to write with that understanding. And always give them a resolution to their pain point with a certain approach. Always give them a resolution to that pain point. You're seeing for them where they want to be and help them to arrive at that place. Give them an easy win. Your message should always give your audience quick results. Because I'm going to tell you, people are living busy lives. We all have busy lives, y'all. And many people can't afford the time to do the research. They can't afford to do the research. But you have the expertise. And I'm going to tell you, everything on Google is not correct, okay? Everything on Google. So you might say, well, I'm going to Google this, I'm going to Google that. Everything's not correct, okay? So people are looking, and it only goes so far. That's another thing. It only goes so far. And we talked about this on previous episodes about free, okay? Free only goes so far. They'll tell you the whats, they'll tell you the whys, but they ain't going to tell you the hows. You have to pay for the hows. But you have the expertise, okay? This is how you're missing out on your money. Because you're going to write the hows in your book. You're going to show up as their expert. Show up as their expert. They may be viewing you from a distance. So you can't afford to miss a beat. And if you do, if something happens, and you miss a beat, well, quickly get up and regain your composure. Get back. Be visible, because people are waiting for your message. Passion for success. You have to have a passion for success. Your success is your responsibility. Your passion creates success. You don't have to remain where you are. If you aren't writing, let me tell you, you're leaving money on the table if you're not writing. Because your writing can turn into sales and produce a consistent stream of revenue. Why? Because you create your book once and you get paid over and over and over for it. How does that sound to you? A monthly revenue stream each and every month. So if I have brought value to you, I hope that you receive value. Not if. I know I brought value, okay? But I hope that you received it. And you can see a way for you to come out of this financial situation that you may be going through, this financial storm. Come on in and join me on this book writing journey by scheduling that free 15-minute discovery call with me by going to bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. Again, that's bit.ly/generate revenue 2021. And I want to thank you for, taking time out of your busy schedule today to join me on this broadcast of Turning Your Passion into Profit. I'm your host, number one inspirational book coach, Gertrude J. Chapman. And remember to share this broadcast out with your friends. But keep this in mind. This is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of your day.